Cybertronian Warrior.
What is up, you guys? The Cybertronian Warrior back with a new Transformers video for you guys. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Transformers Studio Series number 114, Megatron, from Transformers 1. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Megatron is finally here to now pair up with your Optimus Prime. And yes, I did see Transformers 1 recently. It was a fantastic movie. I loved everything about it. Great storyline. The voice actors were amazing. Just 10 out of 10 movie. If you guys have not seen the movie, I hope you guys could go see it. It is an awesome movie, and I bet you will not be disappointed. But before we get into the review on the figure itself, let's take a look at that awesome packaging we got. So move Megatron, and here is the packaging. You got a nice picture of Megatron up on the front right here. His name with the Decepticon logo right there. He is number 114. Got the Transformers logo on the side with the Generations on top. And the Transformers 1 logo on the top right here. On the side, you got a nice picture of Megatron right here as well with an Autobot logo. There's the authentic right there. And here's the back of the box, which shows you some posability options you could do with Megatron, along with his Cybertronian tank mode. Now, this thing was awesome in the movie. I love this alt mode a lot. And here he is with the background. Posability option you could do with him. And the background he comes with is the Metropolis of Icon, which is the same background that Optimus Prime came with. And here's a little bio on Megatron, so if you want to pause the video and read that, you're welcome to. Here's the other side of the box, number 114. Here's an up-close shot of Megatron, and he is a deluxe class. So if you guys want to know where I found this guy, I actually found him at my local Walmart a few days ago. Yeah, they just stocked up on Transformers, which was awesome. I was so excited when I found this guy. They had the Reactivate Bumblebee and the War for Cybertron Ratchet as well. And I do actually have the Bumblebee. I picked it up yesterday at my local Target. So speaking of Target, actually, you can actually find this guy at Target as well. I seen one of them over there, and people actually, some of my friends spotted him over there too. So if you want to check it out, you guys go to Walmart or Target to see if you can get Megatron for yourself. I highly recommend Walmart because that's where he's been spotted lately. But yeah, that's a little backstory on this figure. So now, how about we get on to the review by first showing off Megatron's background he comes with. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the background Megatron comes with, which is Metropolis of Icon. As I said, it's the same background that comes with Optimus Prime. Transformers 1 Studio Series, number 112. And it looks overall really nice. I like the color on this. It looks just like what you see in the movie. Really nice. Really, really awesome and nice. You got the Transformers 1 logo right there in the front. Really awesome. And you could also put Megatron on here. So if you want to display him, there you go. Which is really awesome. Really awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much just the background. Not much to talk about. So now, how about we get on to what you guys were all here for, Megatron himself. And right now, we're going to be taking a look at Megatron's details. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the moment you guys been waiting for. Here is Megatron looking fantastic. Now, before we get into the detail, I'm going to take off his weapons first, because we'll take a look at these later. So just remove these two. Put those to the side. We can keep these on for now. But yeah, look at this guy. This guy is just so freaking awesome. Look at this. The paint job on this is pretty good. The only problem is I wish it was more of like a silver color to make it stand out a little more, but it's not bad. So look at this. Here's the feet right here. Nice mechanic detail all over on the legs and the feet. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at this on the side too. Oh, look right here. The thighs is amazing. Wow. Here's the chest looking awesome. Really, really nice. This is just so cool. The arms, nice mechanic detail all over, especially right here. This is just a nice figure, you guys. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. Now, this head sculpt looks so freaking awesome. Look at that. This looks so much like G1 Megatron. I really loved Megatron the movie. He was awesome, and I'm so happy to own this. I've always been wanting a Transformers 1 Megatron figure ever since the figures for the Transformers 1 movie was released, and we're finally getting a Megatron. Oh, here's the back right here. These missile parts are removable, so if you want to take them off, I'll show you guys in a bit. Get the back right here, more detail. Just overall fantastic. This is just a fantastic figure. So yeah, that's pretty much all the detail. The paint job, really nice red right here in the front and on the arms too. Actually, let's show his face again. Look at that, the nice silver on the face right there. His red eyes looking awesome. This guy's just so menacing looking and just amazing. And then right here you see a little bit of the treads. That's for the transformation. But yeah, that's pretty much all the detail on Megatron right here. So now how about we go over his accessories. So his very first accessory we'll take a look at is his good old fusion cannon. Yep, good old G1 Megatron right there. Classic fusion cannon, and it does peg onto the side of his arm right here. There's a little peg. Let me actually show you right there, a little peg. Just peg that onto the side. And there you go. You got Megatron with his fusion cannon looking awesome. And here is another like arm gun right here he comes with. This one goes onto the side right here. This one pegs differently. So here's a little peg right there. This will actually peg into this little slot. So to do that, just peg it on like this. And there you go. Now, these parts are also removable, which I will show you right now. Put Megatron right here. So these are some of his missile parts right here. So if you want to store them on the robot mode, you just peg them onto the back right here. And on tank mode, they actually store a little different, so I'll show you that once we transform him. So here's his detail. Looking awesome. Not much to talk about, just a nice dark gray color. Same gray that we got for the fusion cannon and the end of this part right here. As I said, if you want to store it in robot mode, just peg it onto the back right there of this little gray piece. Right here. And when you actually get this figure, this back gray piece is removable, so I'll show you that right now. So yeah, you're going to have to peg it on once you get this guy out of the box, which is super easy. There's just a little peg right here, and there's a porthole right here. Just peg that on, and just tab the sides in right here to this. And there you go. Really awesome. Really awesome. I really like this figure a lot. So now, how about we get on to some comparisons? And let's bring in the Studio Series number 112, Optimus Prime, which I did a review on. So if you guys want to check out that video on Optimus, you guys are welcome to. And here is the Prime Changers Bumblebee, or B127. We don't have Studio Series Bumblebee yet. He is going to be released, I believe, in a few months, along with Elita 1 and Sentinel Prime, which I'm going to pick those up and I'll review them for you guys. But this is the Bumblebee for TF1 that we have for now. Now, I gotta say, these guys scale really well. Bumblebee is shorter than Megatron. Really good scale. And yeah, let me just move Bumblebee to the side, and let's take a look at these two. Now, the scaling is pretty good right here. Megatron is a tad bit taller than Optimus, which I like. Usually Megatron's taller than Optimus. And look, you can also kind of recreate the scene from the movie where they're looking at each other. That is awesome. These two pair up so well with each other. Oh, you guys, I hope you guys could get your hands on this Megatron. He is a nice figure to put next to your Optimus Prime. You guys will not be disappointed. So yeah, that's a little bit of the comparison. Move Optimus out of the way. And bring in Megatron back. So that's pretty much all the detail, accessories, and some comparisons. Now, how about we get on to Megatron's articulation? Okay, guys, now getting into the articulation on Megatron. He has fantastic articulation. So now I will show you the articulation that Megatron has. So starting off with the feet, he can go forward and back right here. Same thing. And go side to side a little bit. Same as well right here. Really awesome. Get some awesome poses with him. He does spin right here, full 360 on both legs. And he also bends at the knee, but it is on a super tight joint though. So you're gonna have to be a little careful with that. You don't want to break it right here. Yeah, see, it's, there you go. Yeah, it's on a really tight joint. So just be careful on that. Let's see. His legs can go forward and back. They can go back a little more, but since this is right here, I'll move this back to show you. Right there. Go forward and back. Right there. He does have a full 360 waist articulation, so he can spin a full 360 degrees. Really, really cool. Put this piece down. His head is on a ball joint, but the articulation is not that good. He can't really look up or down, and he can't really move his head side to side, but he does have full 360 degrees head rotation. So he can look one side, look the other side. Now his arms have really, really good articulation. So his arms go out this far, and they can spin a full 360 degrees. He does have bicep swivels, so spin a full 360. Same thing with this arm. He bends at the elbow this much. Here's this one right here. It's kind of a double jointed elbow he actually has. So he actually has double joints. So actually, let me zoom in. Right here, here's one joint right there. And then look, yeah, so he has double jointed elbows, which is really, really awesome. And the final articulation point is his wrist. He can spin a full 360 degrees on that one. And here's this one. Oh, that came off. But yeah, you can just easily snap it back on, just like that. And yeah, that's pretty much all of Megatron's articulation. Really solid articulation for a deluxe class. Man, this figure's just so cool. Oh man, this thing is awesome. So that's pretty much the articulation on Megatron. Now, how about we get into his first transformation, which I'll be showing you how to transform Megatron from his robot mode into his Cybertronian tank mode. Alright, now getting into Megatron's transformation. This transformation for him is actually really easy. So first off, what you're going to want to do is take off all the accessories. So fusion cannon, arm gun, and take off these right here. These will come in handy later. Pretty much all the accessories will. Okay, once you have everything off, let's get started. So first off, what you're going to want to do is just pull out his arms to get some clearance. Rotate his head backwards. Just like that. You're going to come to the legs. You're going to flip this part right here open. And now you're going to then pull out the tread right here and push up his feet. Rotate this in. Lock that in. Push this down. Make sure you kind of hear a little click. Now push that piece down. Now do the same thing. Pull up. Push his feet up. And now you're going to rotate his foot. Push the tread down like this. There you go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to rotate his leg back like this. Just like that. So now since we have this, we're going to then put his legs out to the sides like this. And you're going to then push this right here up. So we have a little form like this. And you're going to do the same thing. Push up like that. Make sure it's out. Okay. Now since we have that done, we're going to now work on his arms. So for the arms, you're just going to match up the treads like this. Do the same thing on this side. Match up his treads. So you have a result like that. So now you're going to rotate his arm back right here. Do the same thing for this side. And now you have a little peg right here. On both arms you have a little peg. This area is going to peg into that. So all you do is peg it in. Let's see, there we go. Just like that. Peg it in. And there you go. Now you have his treads pretty much done. Now we're going to disengage his chest. You're going to pull it down. Now you're going to have this piece right here. You're going to pull it out like this. Push in his head like this. Make sure it's down there. And now you're going to push up this little area right here. So it disengages right here. So, yep, you just want to push up like this. And make sure it's all the way up like so. Now you're going to rotate his treads. Make sure they're going to be facing down. Do the same thing. Make sure his treads are going to be facing down like that. And boom. Okay, so now we have to rotate this top piece right here. We got to do it forward. Just like so. And now you can see there's little pegs right here. But first, we're going to have to push these down. Make sure these sit down nicely right here. So this part right here is going to go right here. Make sure it fits nicely just like that. And there's a little tab in this area right there. There is a port right here on his arm. You're going to just tab that in. Just like that. It's a little tight at first, but there you go. Now you're going to do the same thing for this side. And when you're actually putting it down, this piece, the little tabs right here that I explained a few seconds ago will tab into this little area right there. So just do the same thing. Push it down. Make sure you can get a clearance. There you go. And now tab in the back just like so. And there we go. We pretty much got his tank mode done. So now this is when the weapons come in handy. You're going to want to take his fusion cannon first. And you're going to take his arm blaster. You're going to then peg it on to here to extend this to become the barrel. And there's a little peg in here. And you're going to tab it into this little slot right there. So once you get it tabbed in, let's see. There you go. You got the barrel of the tank mode. Now you just take these missile launcher parts and peg them into the sides right here. On both sides. You can do it any way you want, actually, because they can also peg into up here. But in the movie, he has them on the side, so that's what I do. But yeah, once you're done with that, there you have Megatron in his Cybertronian tank mode. And let me tell you, this looks so accurate to what we've seen in the movie. This is fantastic. Let's look at the detail in the tank mode. A lot of mechanic detail that you see. A lot of it. Really, really awesome. This thing is just so freaking awesome. Oh, this figure is awesome. I'm sorry if I keep saying that about this figure. This guy, I was just so excited for him, and this guy's just blown my mind. And yes, the turret actually does move, so it can go up, go down, and go side to side. Kind of like a little angle too, which is pretty cool. Yep, so that's pretty cool. It could go backwards like this, but why would you have it backwards? Yeah, you see his head right there too. But yeah, really, really awesome. Sad thing about this figure is he doesn't have any wheels. So you can't really push him along on the ground, see? He has no wheels. Prime does have wheels, so that was a plus for him. But sadly, Megatron, that's the only thing about this I don't like, is he doesn't have wheels, which I wish they put on him. But overall, nice tank mode. Nice tank mode. So that's pretty much the transformation on the tank mode. So now, how about we get back into transformation by showing you how to transform Megatron from tank mode back into his robot mode. Okay guys, now getting back into the transformation for Megatron back into his robot mode, it is a super simple and very easy transformation. So first off, what you're going to want to do is just take off his missile launchers that are applied to the sides. Put them to the side. Then you're going to want to take off his main turret. just take off this whole back piece and take off the fusion cannon part. Just plug this piece back onto this port and you'll be ready to go. So now you're going to disconnect these two parts from each other like that. Put them to the side. Okay, so step number 1, the first thing you're going to want to do is disconnect from the sides right here to get it prepared. So just disconnect them like that. Now you're going to come over here and disconnect his arms from the legs, just like this. Clear it out. So now what you're going to do is just flip it up right here, these parts. And now flip down right here for the feet, just like so. And flip his foot out forward. Close up the back like this. Flip out the other way like that again. And flip this foot out. And close that up. There we go. So now you're then going to want to then push this up, just like that. Rotate this backwards. Oop. That came undone. So actually first you're going to rotate these arms backwards to get some clearance. Then you're going to rotate this back. It fell off again, but don't worry, we can fix that. You're going to flip this back, make sure this tabs in. And just tab this back in. And just make sure it tabs into the back with these parts, just like so. There you go. Now you're going to flip up the head. Rotate forward. Just like that. Get his chest. Flip that up. Now you're going to straighten out his legs again. Push him like this. And then push him down. Do the same thing. Push him in. Push them down, rotate them forward, just like so. And now we only have his arms. So now just bring down his arms like this and disconnect them from the back. Rotate them forward and also rotate the wrists. And there you go. Megatron's now back in his robot mode, so now you can take all his weapons again and plug them on, just like that. So you just plug in this one on the side right there, just like so. His fusion cannon will plug into here. And now you take these two parts right here, the missile launchers, and you're going to just plug them into the back right here on this backpack piece, just like this. And there we go. Now you have Megatron back in his robot mode. Now, as I said, this figure is awesome, and I highly recommend you guys to pick one up. If you're looking for a perfect Transformers 1 Megatron figure right now, your Studio Series is the way to go right now. I don't think there's any other figure for Megatron's Transformers 1 design that will top off this one. This is just so far the most accurate one that we have. And just one of the best figures we have from right now. So yeah, as I said, if you guys see him, pick him up, and I bet you guys won't be disappointed in him. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Transformers 1 Studio Series number 114 Megatron figure. I had a great time reviewing him for you all, and I'm just so happy to own this figure. As I said before, if you guys do want to pick one up for yourselves, you guys could check out your local Walmarts or Targets right now. And yeah, if you guys get this figure, I bet you guys won't be disappointed. He is an awesome figure, and he will look so nice next to your Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or comments you want to ask me or anything, or leave for me, comment down below, and be on the lookout for more Transformers videos coming out in the future. That is all I have for you guys today. So I'll be making more videos for you guys soon at some point. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please leave a like and share anytime you want, and just be on the lookout for more videos. Peace out, guys.